The Philosophy of Freedom. A Progressive Philosophy of Life. By Rudolf Steiner. Ethical Individualism Anchored in a Science of Freedom. Part 1. Science of Freedom. Part 2. Ethically Understood Idea of Freedom. Part 3. The Way to True Freedom. In Part 1 it became obvious that we are not free if we do not know why we act. Through introspective observation, we can become conscious of the true motivations of our actions. When we have full knowledge of our deed, it is ours, and we are conscious of our freedom. By gaining knowledge of our action we can characterize it. The first level of action is the immediate reaction of survival instincts such as the need for food and drink, the need for sex, the need for shelter, and the fight or flight response. When our conduct rises above the lower passions, it is influenced by universal ideals. Our ethical ideals determine the whole character of our conduct in life. Ethical ideals are the ideas we have of our task in life, what we should bring about through our deeds. In the second level of action, our ethical ideas are given to us by family, leaders or institutions. We are expected to obey established social norms. Mature individuals transcend both these preliminary stages to obey only their self. They determine the laws of their own conduct. Only when we obey ourselves can we say the deed is truly our own. The free deed originates within one's own free thought, without bias or prejudice. The reason to act is selected from our own ideals, so the action is free because it is completely self-determined. This makes the foundation of the human being one's self. In each particular situation, an ideal principle is freely chosen and applied. The deed is driven by our strongest motivator, our ideal principles. This is an ethically understood idea of freedom. The deeds of a free spirit are neither a predictable conditioned response or obedience to some external authority. The free spirit is creative, idealistic, and completely self-determined. Even when they are surrounded by social pressures to conform. Free spirits learn to be true to themselves. Only the free spirit can be ethical. Those who strive to bring their highest ideals into reality are self-motivated. Idealists experience the greatest joy in translating their ideals into reality. This does not mean that the well-meaning intentions of an ideal point of view will necessarily make the deed good. If we wish to transform something according to an ethical idea, we will need to understand the laws at work to avoid doing harm. A way will need to be found to transform the existing situation into the new one. In addition, the changes we make will need to be tested, before they can be deemed good or evil.